That was just a bunch of unnecessary stress. Holy cow. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Is it like maybe the moon is squaring Mars? Okay, let me get this set up. I'm sorry I am late. I was having some majorly technical problems because, let's see, I had updates with my app. And all of a sudden, like, didn't recognize me. So, of course, it wanted to verify by mobile number. But I don't use my personal mobile for this account because I just, you know, try to limit my information that's out there that the Google has. So it's on my husband's mobile. I use his phone. But he's out of town. So that was a delay. I just was trying to do other things, other options, and just didn't work out. So let me, is this on? What am I doing? On. No, I don't want to discard. Can we turn this on? Yes, thank you. And what day is today? Today is February 4th. Okay, here we go. What a crazy, okay, I want to close that. And I want to get a chart of the moment in Washington, D.C. Agree. Other town, please. Other town, please. Other town, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Is Mercury direct? It is. Yes, it is. I knew it was. Oh, well, that explains that. Okay. Let me see. Oh, gosh. Now I got to get back to you guys. Where are you? Let me get back to you. Let me turn this on. Let me find you. Here we go. Here we go. Please. Can you please turn me on? Can you please turn me on? That did not sound right. Okay, here we go. Hi, you guys. Say hello to you. My apologies for the delays like I was describing. I wanted to go live, but then I had updates and the app to stream wouldn't let me stream unless I verified with my mobile, but I don't use my personal mobile. I use my husband's mobile, and he's out of town. Thankfully, I was able to get in touch with him because I couldn't even pick like a different app to download and stream from because even Gmail, Google, had me locked out unless I verified from that code. So he came through. Yay, hubby. And do you like this? Isn't this pretty? I found this in the remnants section. I'm like so excited for remnant fabrics because I just want to have some prettiness going on here, right? We've got a moon in Aries. We've got the red. Got Valentine's Day is coming up in 10 days. How are you guys doing? Let me say hello to you. Hey, Sempress, Michelle. Hi, Anne and Teresa and Rosie and Ellen and I am Juan and Connie B. Hi, Pammy. And Mimi and Rochelle. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. And Sky, Carla, Terra Love Community. AJ sent you some stuff on Twitter. Oh, I will check that out. Thank you. You guys, I love Twitter. It drives me crazy, but for the community, it's awesome. Paisley, Candy, whoops, this just slipped on me. I just lost my place. Candy made it to alive, and Jules, and Mary Hall, Mama Bear, Jan. So, Strawberry. Oh, and I just figured out, oh gosh, now I forgot. Formerly Sandra Lee is now another name, and I forgot what it was. Hi, butterflies. Okay. One series of The Changing of the Gods is about the divine feminine. Okay, how much are you guys in love with the divine feminine and all of this stuff? I keep calling for Hathor, like Beetlejuice. I'll say her name 3 times, Hathor, Hathor, Hathor. And I just put it out there. I have been getting a different, very high-pitched ring in my ear. The rings that I've had in my ears before have been kind of flat, but what I'm hearing just kind of sounds more like if it could be an orb, that's what it would sound like, I guess. So anyway. Okay, so there's lots to talk about. We will do some more new moon wishes. The new moon in Aquarius. The moon has now moved to Aries. Aries and Aquarius just really do so well together. Aquarius is a free spirit. It is unique. It's the rebel. It doesn't like to be tied down. It is air, and air feeds fire beautifully. Aries, who's, the courageous one, the first sign out of the zodiac with the new zodiacal year, it's just boundless. And so these two signs do really, really well. The moon in Aries, it went into Aries earlier today, but I was waiting for the moon to move over a little bit more because there are some things that we are touching. Let me double check where the moon is right now. So the moon is 7 degrees Aries. It is near transit Chiron. It is squaring Mars right now, but it is making a really nice angle to, that Saturn-Sun conjunction that happened earlier today. And it is creating a beautiful yod with the United States North Node and Magdalena, Divine Feminine, another asteroid, and with President Biden's Pluto. World leaders out there right now, you should really, in my humble opinion, mind some certain days of the year, like maybe a Sun-Saturn conjunction, because you are the leader. And the Saturn is like what emphasizes your authority. It emphasizes the structure of what you are growing and what you want to build. It will help your foundations. And so I'm really proud of President Biden. Oh my gosh, the employment numbers coming out and the new jobs the jobs numbers that came out, and then as the numbers were adjusted, created 700,000 jobs. And he now is the first president. Well, he holds the record for creating the most jobs in his first year. In his term, 6.6 million jobs? That is amazing to do that on the Sun-Saturn conjunction. Meanwhile, the former Sun, as a leader, 45, just got hammered again today from Pence. Pence went on the record. I'm just going to trust that he really meant what he said, and he's not going to walk it back, because he always does that. But anyway, he said he couldn't do it and that it was wrong. That was amazing. I made some notes here today, and I just had to walk away because I thought my head was going to explode with all the news coming out. So we had that. Holy crap. Found out DiSantis has regular contact with Justice Thomas. It's so wrong. So if Pence was speaking at the Judicial Action Network, whatever it was, you better believe the cokes are on the table. Again, the Sun Saturn conjunction, to have the news drop for Don Julio that, by the way, the J6 committee got the documents, the phone records, and you did talk to Jim Gross Jordan for like 10 minutes the morning before the whole insurrection happened. On the other hand, Sun Saturn, Vlad is out of town, but people are saying it's looking like Russia is preparing for war. In one of my prior readings, where I don't know if it's the new moon or the quarter moon over Moscow, the midheaven had 16 degrees Sagittarius, and for him, with his other, conspirators, that is very much related to a war degree. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. I would like to tell you guys that I had posted it in the community, but I finally found the video I was looking for. It was last December 8th, and oh my gosh. It's rather long, but this is like when my head was exploding. This is like when I discovered that asteroid we just discovered Wuhan. We had to call it woo-woo because I kept buffering whenever I said that asteroid's name, okay? But this was the third quarter moon at the time, and this was on December 8th. That is when the memos came out about whoever wrote them about the false electors, and the false electors knew they were false. There's a lot of information that is pointing to December 8th, 9th, 10th. I have taken, I'm trying to edit a clip from this so I can have an excerpt for you guys because it was mind-blowing. I was watching it again. I was just crazy. I would like to mention, oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you so much. Carla made a comment in the comments about how, I know you guys are all frustrated. Everyone shares that. And she was talking about hoping there's charges for treason. I totally agree. But I just wanted to make a little clarification. The timing is everything. And I don't know who comes out with the charges. I absolutely believe that they have to come out. But there's a really delicate dance we're doing here. Because could you imagine Don Julio being charged with that? And the P-boys and the MAGAs out in the streets and making him a martyr, and like January 6th dancing all over everywhere. That has to be avoided. So I feel like in order to get to that type of charge, first we have to get through the hearings, and more people need to be arrested that like kind of do the coordinating with all the MAGA, the gross people in the streets with all their flags, because then we don't want the Republicans to run on that, right? So I don't know when it's coming. I know it will come, but there's some things to consider. And then we had another one of our friends. I can't think of your name off the top of my head. You had a lot of losses. Your dad passed, and then your very best friend, she sounded extremely sweet, was gone. And so as I was thinking about, we are also bridging this transition to our Pluto return, which is a process. But you can create for yourself what you want to take with you on this bridge, and then the pain you want to leave back behind for 1776 USA, your experience, that can go. Okay? And we can bridge the good with those memories and those energies and transform that going forward. What I'm trying to say is I don't want you guys to feel like whatever pain you've had, whatever losses you've had, because we've had a lot that have been debilitating and they have changed our lives, that piece, that pain is still malleable, especially now for our nation, to get it to become something else. So it's not stale and stagnant, and it's not like feeling like so much pain being stabbed in the heart that you can never get relief from it. You can. And I just giving yourself permission to leave that pain behind, because you don't have to hang on to the pain to hang on to them. You don't owe that pain anything. When you are able to step aside from that, it's like you get more space for the good in your memories with those that you love, if that makes sense. So that was something that I definitely wanted to talk about. How are you guys doing? Let me check in with you guys. Hi, you guys. There's been talking heads on both sides saying none at the top will go to jail. Cases are hard to prove. I could see the reluctance about that, Marie, because the other thing, if the election goes to the Republicans, and let's say we don't want the precedence of jailing a president, because it will come back against us. There's a way to work it out. I think it will be correct, but it's still a really difficult tightrope because we do not want to make him a martyr at all. We got to get this domestic terrorism under control. We had to get this white supremacy crap under control. And I feel like as we get those parts under control and we come to our senses, because we also have to get rid of this propaganda in the news wave, in the airwaves. I just saw a blurb that someone said that since Zucker's been gone on CNN, it seems like better news. None of this two sides bullshittery going on. So there are things to sort out. But I like that we're at this position because it really means that we've kind of hit a tipping point. Yes, it's a possibility and it should happen. And I totally agree, it should happen. But we'll see how the hearings go. I'm amazed that we need more information to come out because there's a lot of people who have no idea what's going on at all. We pay attention to this stuff and it makes us crazy, but there's a big portion of people that really don't know what's going on. And so if this all happened out of the blue and then you got martyrs in the street and you got chaos and stuff, that'll piss people off who don't normally pay attention, who could be more swayed. You know what I mean? So it's really difficult. Hi, you guys. The Cyrillic is back. What is with these guys? Go away. Of course, ERCOT is blaming the people. I hope you guys... Okay, power is out in Texas City. Eek. Things are getting crazy in Texas. I have not heard anything about Texas. Texas City chemical plants are scared they might go up. Okay, so eek. Okay. So I want to show you something. I would like to throw some cards on this too. So we had the Sun conjunct Saturn. That was today at 2:04 p.m. in DC. The moon was at 2 degrees Aries in the 10th house. The sky's above DC, crowning DC. So whatever was going on was going on. That is ruled by Mars. Mars, over here, we the people, in a square to the moon and a Chiron, our pain, the thing that needs to be healed. But this is the thing that caught my eye. At 29 Pisces was Nancy. This is Sun conjunct Saturn. This is like for a year now. This is set. 29 degrees Pisces. That is the GOP sun. She is all over them. And then when we have our first round of the Saturn-Pluto conjunction, I think that midheaven is like 7 Aries. And then Nancy is 8 Aries. She is going to be making a lot of noise. She is very active. She is very active, so I just was kind of laughing about that. Okay, you know what? I haven't used these decks in a while. The before tarot and the after tarot. What happened before? What happened after? So Speaker Pelosi has her son. Let's do the after tarot. What's going to happen? Because that also relates to the beginning of our Pluto return. Oh, so this is the after card. We've got death. The death card. The Four of Pentacles is Donald trying to... Oh, this is the Four of Pentacles. We've got him trying to hang on. Commit a coup. There we go. There's the death card. No. No, 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 no. So Speaker Pelosi, you've got something on the GOP. You've got something serious on the GOP. The GOP is like hitting a wall, and they're just like, oops, what's going on? They're not making good decisions. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, it's just going to have to be. But I totally get the tug and the feel that, yeah, she's on them with something. And then at their first pass of the Pluto return, she's in the skies again. So can you show me, Speaker Pelosi, what she's focusing on? She's got that smirk again. Like, okay. Show me Speaker Pelosi. Oh boy. You guys, she has like a laundry list. A list that goes on and on and on and on, like Santa's wish list. Like that long of stuff. Okay, so her focus is on that party. She's got a list of stuff. She doesn't even have a challenge card. What are the major things that are going on here? What are the major things that are going on here with the GOP? She's got that. She's got that. Oh my gosh. We're just going to start here. The Seven of Pentacles, she's got all the evidence. She doesn't need any more. She's got her tools, and she's like, okay, let's move on to the next thing. Relief, Eight of Swords, from the nightmare of the GOP. This is where she is. That's a lot of progress. So Speaker Pelosi... Oh, is this her? This is her victories. She's got her eye on the prize. This is almost like she can see beyond them right now. She knows she has victory in her hand. The Five of Pentacles, reversed. This is the insurrection. It's also voter suppression. Is this voter suppression? Insurrection, yes. Is it voter suppression? Almost. But it's reversed. So she is expecting much success related to what happened. Because we've got this with the GOP. Oh my God. The Ten of Swords, they're carrying him out, you guys. And look at how much brighter the sky is because Don Julio's... They're so nailed, you guys. They're done. The Ten of Swords for me has been Don Julio not having the votes. Done. What she got on them? Ten of Cups, we've got 2 10s here. The Trump Crime Syndicate, International, and the GOP. I think this is funneling stuff through like Trump.org, and then money going through like a big laundering machine. This is where she is. This is what she's got on them right now. Sun Saturn conjunction. We have the Hermit reverse. Okay, these are intercepts. This is information that's already been given to them. This is stuff we don't know about yet. I don't know if we ever will know about this stuff. But it's not only them, but it's them with all the agencies that they've been involved with, all the committees they've been involved with. This is intercepts and information coming in abroad from our allies too, who are assisting and helping. They're such turds. I just can't. Oh my gosh. That Queen of Pentacles reversed. Look at her holding that pentacle. I got receipts. I have receipts, you guys. So the Queen of Pentacles also, beyond like a money donor or another nation and other money, which she has, but most significantly related to January 6th, the GOP planning a coup. They were planning to have their own new nation represented by the Queen of Pentacles. You know, the Queen of Cups of the United States. This is their United States they were planning to have, and oops, can't have it. Not going to happen. Oh my God. Okay, so this Two of Pentacles, data, money, fake news, all that stuff from one idea to the other, transmitting data, transmitting propaganda, getting their ideas and stuff from elsewhere overseas, what they were planning to do and how they were doing it is falling apart. And there's some pretty stiff judgments coming out with that. So that's just this Sun-Saturn conjunction. Oh, I don't want to mix these up. Ahead of our Pluto return, we're going to use this one. Ahead of our Pluto return because Nancy is in the skies again. In fact, that midheaven I think is like 7 the moon is 7 Aries, right? Oh, you guys. It's like exactly in tandem right now. So her asteroid is conjunct the midheaven. And this is just February 20th. You guys are 16 days away. We're freaking 16 days away. So with the Pluto return, she is in the skies. She is like facilitating things. All of her work, it might not be her per se. It could be because of the House and the J6 committee. But she's like the direct. What is she doing? Let's say this is the top of the chart, the midheaven. Speaker Pelosi is right next to it. And it's almost like raining. It's almost like beams of information, beams of light that are just raining down. It's just, I don't even know who these people are. But it's like it's all, okay, J6, GOP, foreign, assistance with this. Oh, that. At our Pluto return. The 10 of Wands. These are usually election burdens, but because of all the information that we're getting from documents and data transferring, fast data transfer, the Knight of Pentacles, the mercenaries, the deals that were made, the comms, the plans, how he's going to support you. These are also outsiders. And the Page of Swords are all of the minions on the ground. It's the MAGAs, it's the, the Oath Keepers and the P-Boys. The hiding the fact that they knew they were gambling to try to get away with this. And that's why they're fighting so much. So with our first pass of our Pluto return, she is way up here. The top of the chart says, hey, mofos, you're caught. We've got some other information going on here. Do I have your attention? Do I have your attention? Because I'm full of secrets. I know the whole app inside and out. And coming down, yes, what? So, yes, GOP. Oh my gosh. Guess what? You were the point people for them to hang on no matter what. They made a deal. The lovers between them and themselves and Don Julio and outside help, which we have the King of Wands. Who's this King of Wands? Is it? Nope. This is Xi and Putin. So this is the GOP. They will by 16 days have established this connection. No, this is J6. Sorry. Same thing, though. This was J6 and the leadership with it. GOP, there's the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles again. Donald is done. The dynasty, the established wealth. This is China. And plans to get things to tip their way. China's helped the GOP a lot more than I think we realize. We talk a lot about Russia because it's so in the open. China has helped the GOP way more than I think we realize. And then this goes to foreign. There you go. The Seven of Pentacles. The foreign interference with the foreign investments. She's all over them. She's traced all that money. And there's judgments for all the crap that they pulled against those nations. The offers that they made to people here on the ground to commit treason and betrayal against our country. So that's what's coming. It's indisputable. That is what's coming. What I like about this Pluto return is because it's kind of opposite from our USA, because for USA chart, we have Aries on the ground here in the 4th house. Your people, your clan, who you defend, where you have your feet planted on the ground. This is the pioneer. This is, all about our individual rights and our liberties. Fighting for stuff. Charging forth. At the Pluto return, though, it flips. And remember, there's three. Pluto is going to roll over the same mark 3 times. This is the first glance. Aries is in the sky. About individuality, but on the ground, with the moon and the people, we have Libra. We have balance. So it's like, whereas our chart in our skies, we, nobody's above the law. We have a democracy, our laws, but, me, freedom, my liberties. It's like it flips. So, the individual, you have your rights, but on the ground, it's like we're coming together about reinstating justice on the ground, defending that. And look, we have asteroid George Washington right there. This moon at 22 degrees Libra is exact sextile to the moon 22 degrees Leo with the divine feminine. Oh, and looky there. Looky there. This makes a yod pointing straight at Neptune. All the lies and the gaslighting and the white supremacy and all that gross stuff in our chart. So it's really interesting. It's really interesting what's going on here. How are you guys doing? Good afternoon from Australia. We're happy to see you. I need some water. The former guy is 45. Yes. Yeah, the former guy. TFG, the former guy. Yeah. Okay. How do these companies blow billions of dollars and not pay their debts? Easy. They've been able to get away with it for so long. Pamela Queen, oh, you hit on something. Oh, when I started talking about the P-boys, it buffered. I know. Anyway. Hi. Hi, Ashley. Okay. So that was that. Do you guys have any more questions from the events this week before we get to our new moon writing homework? Because there sure has been a lot has been going on. Oh my, we got to look at DiSantis and Clarence. It's just so obnoxious. All these things that they're doing, I just can't even handle it. Can we look at that? They're just so gross. I cannot even believe how bad it is. Was it Newsmax or OANN was like having their like television special about Justice Thomas? I'm like, what? There's like a special on you? We don't do that. Oh, well, they did. I am one. Mueller requested 70 plus sealed indictments before he finished his work, and that's right, he filed many of them. I wonder where they are and when they will be unsealed. They're like time. Yes, they are definitely out there because Barr did shut a lot of stuff down. So, anyway. Okay. Seriously. And if he's that frequently in contact with Justice Thomas and all the insanity and what he's doing to Florida, what the heck is going on? Okay, show me DeSantis. You know what? I have to add GINNI in here. Justice Thomas. Okay, so his horoscope is not good. Kind of how Donald is melting and kind of disintegrating, dissolving with this big Neptune transit. It's going to hit him in another year or so. He's going to start going through this stuff. DeSantis, what are you talking to him about? Talking about this and this. And I'm talking about this. And why? What do you gain? What is it you guys are getting out of? Ooh, there's talking to him. I don't even know where to put GINNI Thomas. Because she doesn't fit here right now. They're talking about ways to hang on. The Four of Pentacles. This card, though, too, being in Florida, so close to the Bahamas, this is like pinning someone down and assaulting them where they cannot move and having your way with them. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Bob Mueller. Thank you. The government. Hanging on to the government. The Five of Cups reversed. past disappointment. Nope. This has to do with what's coming out about all the countries they're doing business with, because this has been like my China card. Enters into the U.S., takes what they want, leaves this leaves the country through another like shell company or another person or another organization. That stuff is coming out. So DiSantis, he's talking because he's having a tower moment. There's major stuff going down. I need to talk to him because I'm covered in this Russia secret. Doing business with the Russia, with the Saudi, with the China. I need some serious help. Because I need to talk to you about this. My treason. The heartbreak. What's going on? I did not expect to see that. I feel like he knows they're in for it. This Eight of Swords. I want to talk to you about how to relieve this nightmare I'm living with my betrayal. And the Star reversed. Trying to cover up relationship to January 6th. Connections to Putin. This has a lot of Russia. And here we have, this is Thomas. Look at that. He thinks he's the King of Wands. There's no justice here. He thinks what he says goes. Man, this is ballsy. He's covered with the fact that the Seven of Cups, the secret is coming out. What is coming out with the Seven of Cups? How they shuffle things back and forth. This is huge. Yeah, he almost feels like he still thinks he is impervious to whatever is going to happen. So that's DeSantis talking to him, and what he gets in return talking to him. The Magician reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, trying to manipulate a reversal of fortune. A reversal of fortune. This also shows up so much as China manipulating things. I think that went back and forth with China because because the cable networks. What's all this data? What's all this data? You guys are balancing something back and forth, but Florida's a state. That state and how things are being transferred. Okay, that is stunning. That's really stunning. Okay, so I just can't. Hi, Deseret. Okay, so hi, Ellen. Thank you so much. So that state that shall not be named, F, is transferring stuff. These are the three ways stuff leaves in this way. The Five of Pentacles. Are these institutions, shell companies, agencies. Things that deal with transfer of that. The other way it leaves, it left through the White House under 45. It was something that was set up. I'm also getting the governor's mansion, but also, see, that's far away. Like a connection with, I wonder if that's what they set up like in the Bahamas. You know what I mean? somehow they're able to get over this water to, look at that little bridge. This is connected offshore to someplace else, not in the United States. Oh my God, the Ace of Cups. You know who this is? His biggest, wettest dream, to own us. Somewhere to the rusher. This is what he wants more than anything. And Don Julio was Ace of Cups plus endings, death, changing. So it leaves, they have to end this connection. They have to end this connection. It's leaving in this way, but Thomas, what he gets out of it, is talking to him about, I think, resetting this. Five of Wands reversed, fighting, unfair play. How can we just abandon this and just make it disappear? And he's getting the Nine of Wands, rolling up their defenses, staying it for the long. Isn't that weird? This is what he gets out of talking to him. That's really weird. And so Miss Jenny, she's the Tower. She's the Tower. Covered in the King of Pentacles. All that foreign moolah. Donors. And so what she also gets out of talking to him, we have this. Oh, she just seems very eager. Yes, we got to talk about this. The Star. Who's the Star? Who is the Star? Going back to the past, exactly how they wanted it with the maggots. Trying to perpetuate this. It's also winning. She wants to win. Getting those strategies up. It's almost like, can the state that shall not be named, like, secede? It's like she wants her own little nation. To the King of Cups. That she is all in on, yes, let's get on board with the rusher. So him, Gov de Fan, what do you get out of talking to her? Why do you guys have to talk? The rusher strength. Because it's just what we've always done. We've had this set up for so long, and how we do this spiel going back and forth, and it's been successful, but now it's coming to an end. And Justice has some concerns about what they're doing. It's because the secrets are coming out. Oh boy, they just need to get out. Tired of them. Okay, so I'm not buffering. How are you guys doing? Okay, so I was talking about networks. And I was referring to, am I buffering again? Referring to ways that data is transferred. So it can be transferred by an underwater cable. It could be in a cloud. But it's like this data is isolated and separated. Nobody notices it. And this is the three ways, like a shell company or another business, a direct connection to somewhere off the coast of F. This is what Pootie really wants. He wants a way in. That's why Don Julio has this telecoms business with Nunes in charge, to broadcast stuff so that you can get your telecom communications tower cable plugged into the US, because once you are plugged into the US, you can just infiltrate everything and cause, you guys know, cause so many problems. It's part of Putin's war ongoing against US. That's why Florida, they don't want to give up Florida. They will do anything they can to never, ever, ever give them up. Okay? ICIJ, thank you, AJ. ICIJ journalists are still pouring through the Panama Papers. I know. They've had the Panama Papers. They've had the Paradise Papers. And there's another P. Pandora Papers. Pandora is the third massive batch. There is so much they're still going through. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. You guys know what that's all about. Like, that all those documents got leaked of who has what and shell companies offshore. And I know that with the release of some of those documents that they have acted on that, and people have gotten, charged and indicted and in jail. But I mean, there's like millions of documents. I know. It's just so ridiculous they would censure them. Okay, so, well, yes, Pamela, also television stations, because if you have a television station, how is that broadcasted? It has to come in via some sort of antenna, cable, or cloud, right? It's kind of crazy. Okay, so that was that. Oh, yeah, she is all over the Pandora Papers. I do want to tell you guys. You guys, he is so screwed. I know I keep saying this. I know I'm like not as worried as maybe I should be, because I see so much more other stuff in the background, and there's so much stuff I don't even get to touch. But talking about asteroids, I am laughing so hard about, you just cannot write things any more perfectly. So I am going to show you this. So talking about asteroids, I have two asteroids that I really like to talk about. Dun, dun, dun. There's a pair called Ping Tang and Ping Tong. I always look to see where they are in relationship to one another, because, when you're getting pinged, data, intercepts, watching comms, espionage, these two always communicate together in that fashion. And what I discovered is like kind of the ping tongue. This is kind of like the base of information. The A in ping tang is like the action that's happening. So if you want to think of yang, yin. But these things are communicating to do something, get information, what have you. So at this new moon, Aquarius, which is so important because we are bridging to phase 1 of our Pluto return, this new moon is kind of really important, and these things are kind of set in what they're going to do as we bridge over to Pluto. So Ping Tong at the new moon Aquarius, this was at 10 degrees Aquarius. It forms the basis, the hub of the comms, what you're looking for. Don Julio has no leverage over that because his Pluto, speaking of Pluto returns, is at 10 degrees Leo. The GOP's ascendant is 11 degrees Leo. They're so far out of reach in being able to manipulate whatever it is this is doing. Okay? Ping Tang, the action that you're looking for as a result of what information you might have if you're like an intelligence agency. Well, he's so screwed. Ping Tang. Oh, this is going to hurt. At this new moon, was it 22 degrees Gemini? These are all the comms. These asteroids are set up to ping back and forth to what they got surrounding a guy with a sun at 22 Gemini, Don Julio. You know, and Dark Moon Lilith just moved right over his sun the other day. I was saying, you know, this is going to be so painful for him with what he goes through. I was worried that it would have to do maybe about children. But then, like that next day, Ivanka, you know, got an invite from J6. Hey, you want to talk? So this is established. He cannot wrestle the comms away from him. He cannot break free. He's like in a straitcoat of pinging. He cannot get away from this at all. I loved that. Yeah, those two right off the top. Oh, Thor. Thor, where are you? And then Thor's hammer at this new moon Aquarius. Thor, god of thunder, was at 12 degrees Sagittarius. That's USA ascendant. USA is ready to drop the hammer, kick some butt. But Thor throws his hammer, which is Mjolnir. I don't know how to say that. That is, where are you? That's at 22 degrees Sagittarius. So it's like it's throwing its hammer. It's going to hit everything in its path when it comes back. And this is an eclipse point releasing a solar figure. But all the people that get caught up in this, listen to this. You know who else is at 22 degrees Sag? Bannon. Oh my God, Facebook is so screwed, you guys. I can't stop laughing about that. I'm sorry. We have Meta. We have Batches, which stands for, like, you know, those playboys, the GOP who go off and party in the Bahamas and do all that stupid stuff. Yeah, them. Worm. That is my asteroid for KJU and hacking, worming around our stuff. We also have Althea. We also have Bearish, as in Tom Barack. And we have Prince and Eyes on Montana. Something is going on there. We have Justice. We have Medusa. Medusa is pissed off. She is ready to help out, to stand up for those being abused. So those were kind of interesting. Let me check in with you guys. Hi, you guys. Ashley's going to rebel. Sempress, I love Thor. And Freya, ask if you can't lay him, slay him, goddess. I love her. Tarot Love community, we know things like cabinet seats were dangled. Did they go so far as promised territories? Like, what do you mean there, Tarot Love? Okay. Zen AF. There's snow in Alabama. You guys, I have not seen anything on the weather. Okay, let me erase this. Are you guys ready to write? There were just a couple that I wanted to write because I thought that this Aries moon really highlighted new beginnings and things that we could do as the visionary and the innovator. My God, I just, it's been such a great week for our POTUS. Okay. So we're going to write. So if you're new, welcome. We are continuing. We are working as a group, this diligent group of all of you. I appreciate you so much. We are using cosmic forces as above, and we're bringing them so below here, through, to and through our brains and our ideas to the hand that writes. Because in our physical apparatus, when we write, That is our most powerful point of focus. And this new moon, Aquarius, I think this bridge to our Pluto return, we want to prepave some things, make things happen. So all you have to do, write down what I write. It doesn't have to be verbatim. I use the words I want for simplicity's sake. Write them however you want, okay? So are you ready? Make sure I go back and read the comments in the chat tonight. I think we'll get, okay. Thank you, Pamela. You guys have been so awesome. I have just been getting a kick out of all this. Okay, where are my notes for our wishes? Here it is. So, we want a big, bold, collective healing to begin again, okay? Giving up the fight and fighting for balance as a whole, okay? So, I want to have a brand new, innovative, bold, courageous, collective healing. You guys feel the power behind this? I just feel like that energy is streaming in. Hello, Hathor. Hathor. If we invite you to join us, we love you. We could use your help. You want to come along. Okay. Collective healing, where we give up this addiction to but my rights to we give up this but my rights, the individual, and transform that to but all of us for the greater good. I want a bigger collective USA call for the greater good and equity, fairness, coming into balance. Okay? I want to have a brand new, innovative, bold, courageous, collective healing for our nation where we give up this addiction to but my rights and transform that, but all of us, for the greater good. I want a bigger collective USA call for the greater good and equity, fairness, and all of that coming into balance. I want to see this MAGA individual to dissolve and disappear as fast as it came into our lives. Okay. There's that. Yes, from me to we. Yes. Yes, President Kennedy, are your ears ringing? It's not a return to President Kennedy. You guys wrote it better. It's what we can do for our country instead of what my country can do for me. Because the country has given you record jobs this past year. You have everything you could possibly need. And it becomes more powerful as we get back on board about what we can do for our country. To totally embrace this notion and feel totally filled up and complete. That we remember. That we remember. Okay. Thank you, Rochelle. Good night. Okay. Oh. You know what? This is what I'm missing. I wanted to draw cards. That's why I just feel so off. Okay, who is here? Who do I have here at the top here? Okay. I am what we did. Sempress, Ashley, Paisley, give me a number. Sempress, Ashley, Paisley. You're going to pick a number, and then I'm going to count through the deck, and that is the card we're supposed to focus on. I knew I felt like I was missing something. We're going to use this one, this deck. Okay, do we have a number? What's going on here? Or anybody, a number. Paisley, 17. Paisley has 17. Tarot, show me. What is it that we need to address? Hathor, 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 Hathor. The card number 17. Cut it again. Okay, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Which way do you go? Seven of Pentacles reversed. What's this about? Oop, there's the Lovers. I think this is about rounding up those mofos and put them in jail. Whoever was on board, you want to hurry this up. I want to see DOJ, FBI, hurry up with their findings, and I want to win. Decisive, undeniable. Win, win, win for USA. That democracy wins. I want our nation to be empowered for all and not at the mercy of the domestic curious, you know, like from January 6th. I want everyone to see the same evidence and reject totally GOP, those involved. J6. Okay, so I want to see DOJ, FBI, hurry it up already with your findings, and I want to win. We want decisive, undeniable wins. Win for USA, that democracy gets the wins. I want our nation to be empowered for all and not at the mercy of these domestic terrorists. I want everyone to see the same evidence and reject completely GQP and those involved with desecrating our capital. Enough already. We're done. Okay, doke. We have that. Yeah, so I think the last time we all powwowed together, we got, we wrote out what we wanted with the hearings. So we're going to trust in the universe and not repeat those things. And let it get its job done. Thank you so much. Oh, why did I just erase that? We have Sempress took 27. Sempress. 27. You know what? I'm going to use this deck. 27. What is our next item on the agenda to write about? 27. 27. I feel like, can you guys, here, cut the deck. 27. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Dun, dun, dun. Say yes. You want to say more yes? That is hilarious. My yes card, that just like kind of adds fuel to it. Yes? What? No? The Page of Pentacles. The truth. The outrage. I say yes to democracy. I'm sorry, say no to fat. I want to completely eradicate, remove, dissolve all tendencies in USA that embrace authoritarianism and fascism. I want to see our youth realize their value and power and to innovate the best ideas, to say yes to the USA they're inheriting and growing up with. I'm getting a real sense from our youth that they know, yeah, the adults kind of effed up really badly, and they know they're going to be stuck with this bill and that they have to clean it up. And there's like a real reality there, and the only thing that's like holding them back is this disgusting social media that gets them all divided. So I say yes to a freer, safer social media, digital experience. I say yes to reinforcing USA defenses and boundaries, and for our youth to seek and have the safe, abundant world they so want. Okay, so I say yes to democracy. I say no to fascism. I want to completely eradicate, remove. Am I buffering? What's going on? Eradicate, remove, dissolve any and all tendencies in the United States that embrace authoritarianism and fascism. I want to see our youth, the youth realize their value and power and to innovate the best ideas to say yes to the USA they're wanting and growing up with. I say yes to a freer, safer social media, digital experience. I say yes to reinforcing USA defenses and boundaries, and for our youth to seek and have the safe, abundant world they so want. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we want. Okay. How are you guys doing? Oh, wait. I got it. And then I think Paisley 1727. Strawberry. Did we get it? Okay, Ashley, we'll go with 42. Okay. Ashley's got 42. 42. I am feeling this deck. Let me get some water. Paisley, Hathor. Yes, Hathor. We need you so badly. Okay. 42. 42. She says 42. Give me the 42nd card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 38, 39, 40, 41. Dun, dun, dun. The 3 of Pentacles. That has to do with deciding. Decisions have been made. Expert craftsmanship, experts. Hiring the best. It has to do with Money and can I get some more cards here? What is this about? What is this Three of Pentacles? Is this about voting? What is this about? Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. What's this about? Seven of Wands. Facebook, the Nine of Cups, the Trump org, the Dream Maker, Page of Pentacles. Ooh, the Devil reversed. The Conspiracy, the Page of Pentacles, young people, the Devil reversed. Is this the vote? What does this Page of Pentacles do? Working really hard. Tower. New beginning. What is this about? The Three of Pentacles. I am going to go with voting. I am going to go with voting. I want the Voting Rights Act passed completely this 2022. I want to release those senators conspiring against it and to be totally inspired to do the right thing. Coughs, January 6th. Dark money. I want our legislators to take this seriously and choose democracy and one vote. You go one person. And for those committing voter fraud to have equal consequences and jail time. It's so ridiculous that those men who voted and cheated get probation. What is her name? What is her name? I don't know what her name is. You know who I'm talking about? The lady that is sitting in jail waiting for her trial because supposedly she committed voter fraud even though she had corrections officers. Everyone signed off on it. That judge. You know who I'm talking. Does anybody know her name? Who's that lady? I want, universe, you know who I'm talking about. Her out of jail, found innocent, and for that judge to be voted out, censured, etc. But him and all those like him get them out of our courts. I want them magically removed. ASAP. Thank you. Crystal Mason. Crystal Mason. Crystal Mason. I want justice for Crystal Mason now. Send free Crystal. Let her go home. And everything is expunged. It's so ridiculous. So, what is this? I want the Voting Rights Act passed completely this 2022. I want to release those senators conspiring against it and to be totally inspired to do the right thing. January 6th, dark money. I want our legislators to take this seriously and choose democracy, and one vote equals one person. And for those committing voter fraud to have equal consequential jail time. I want her, Crystal Mason, out of jail, found innocent, and for that judge to be voted out, censured, etc. But him and all those like him, get them out of our courts. I want them magically, please, removed as soon as possible. I want justice for Crystal Mason now. Send free Crystal, let her go home, and everything expunged. Sounds good to me. How are you guys doing? Queen and Pamela. Yeah, she's a Tennessee woman. It's so wrong. It is so wrong. It's so awful. Okay. Let's see. Do we have anything else here? I went. I want NATO and USA to win for Ukraine. By stub. Win Ukraine. It's about time. They need it. Okay. Yeah, I want him off the court too. That's a good aim. What else do we have here? What else do we have? Okay. So I think that's going to be it. Unless you guys have anything else pressing, I think that we're good here. AJ Lowe, exactly. Sign up and watch the changing of the gods on the website. Somebody else showed that to me. I think that was Scott. I think he sent that to me as well. Sarah. Oh, hi, gents. Okie doke. Deseret, St. Michael needs to wield his sword. Yep. He is in a good position with the asteroids against Lucifer. I mean, Abbott is still orbiting with Lucifer, of course. But thank you, Bonnie. Thank you. Okay. Yes, everybody, please stay warm and comfy. Please do give a thumbs up on your way out. Yes, thank you, moderators, again, for another lovely evening. Thank you guys for your wonderful donations. And thank you so much, everybody, for taking time to be here. I like this work that we're doing. I think it's going to pay off. I just feel stronger and stronger every time that we do this. So we have the weekend here. I don't know if I'll be going live this weekend. I've got a softball tournament. I have to be softball mom. I've got to be a better softball mom. It's just I'm not hardwired for that. So anyway, thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Anne. Sempress going to ask, heck, I can't say her name, Freya Morgan to help. Yes. Okay. You guys have a great evening. We'll catch up soon. Bye.